why I'm reading it here. And this is the obituary of Jacob Schellenberg, written by a Mr. Thiessen, Mr. P.W. Thiessen. I'll read it now. Jacob A. Schellenberg was born on April 27, 1869 in the village of Shenzhen, Russia, in Malachna. Under the tutorship of Bernard Harder, Cornelius Bass, Heinrich Caves, and Peter Siemens, he spent 10 years in Dorfschule, or village school. In 1885, his parents settled in Alexanderhof by Memrich. In 1891, he had to go into the forestry service as Großanadol, which he was allowed to leave after about 6.5 months. And if any of you know things here that may not jive with what Mr. Thiessen has written, feel free to interrupt me as I read here. The Savior of sinners found him too. In February 1893, he found the precious peace of God through faith in the blood of the Lamb. In May of that year, he was baptized by Brother Jacob Wiens and became a member of the MB Church, where he was a member until his death. On January 9, 1894, he married Anna Siemens. They were married by Reverend Herman Upel in the village of Romanovka. After he had been village school teacher in Russia for 14 years, they emigrated to Canada in 1903. For 13 years, they practiced pioneer farming in Saskatchewan. They dealt with blizzards, millions of mosquitoes, and prairie farms, losing their buildings to the latter. Having a humorous and optimistic nature, he did not give up easily. He was farmer and also on the local school board. Not doing so well because of their poor crops and so on, he finally decided to go back to school teaching. They moved back to Manitoba, where he taught in a private school. He studied English on the side and finally got a job in a public school. He taught for 18 years when he could retire and get teacher's pension. They moved back to Herbert, Saskatchewan, and bought a little house in town. Wherever they lived, Brother Schellenberg was always ready to serve and work in school, church, and community. They were blessed with 16 children, 12 sons and 4 daughters. Most of the sons finished the district grade school. One is at present Army chaplain, and before that a pastor for church in Saskatoon. Was that...
I wasn't the chaplain.
Oh.
I was turned down on medical. I had an attack of asthma the day I went to report for medical.
Oh yeah, so this, there was...
They ruled me out.
Oh yeah, but there was nobody then of the brothers that was a chaplain?
No.
Okay, so this is not true.
No.
Okay. 4 of the children have died, and this was written years ago, so these statistics I'm sure...
Yeah, that was 142 actually.
Oh yeah, okay. 4 of the children have died. Of 25 grandchildren, 1 has died. Through the brothers' courageous stance, many people have been encouraged and helped. Also, the Bible school students for whom they were house parents were helped by them. Brother Schellenberg was a good father, a good husband to the wife who misses him badly. On January 16, 1941, he experienced a serious heart attack. He improved subsequently and hoped for his health again, but the Lord planned differently. He lay for a week and spoke of recovery, but to the visitors he expressed that he had freed himself from this world. The love for his wife and her dependence on him kept him going though. On the morning of January 23rd, this was January 16th he had the heart attack, and this is 23rd, he awoke feeling refreshed and spoke of being hungry, but before he could eat, his hour had come and he went home to be with the Savior. His support came from Galatians 6:14, and the quotation was all of grace, according to the words of Spurgeon. 2 Timothy 4, verses 7 to 8 was now fulfilled. Brother Schellenberg reached the age of 71 years, 8 months, and 27 days. He was married for 47 years and 14 days. Leaving to mourn him are his loving wife, 3 daughters, 9 sons, and 24 grandchildren, 1 brother, and many friends.